joining me for another Wednesday Wanderings with Troyways Travel. It's Wednesday, May 7th. Grab a cup of coffee. We've got a few things to go over and some exciting news at the end. First, I will say we are pre-recording once more again, as when you see this, you'll realize, for those of you who live in the Quad City region, that we are in Davenport today doing our travel open house. So hopefully we'll see a lot of you there. Just wanted to start in with a brand new tour that should be released here later this week. Definitely should be ready to reserve no later than Monday, but hopefully still before Friday. And that is celebrating Virginia and the 250th anniversary of the U.S. And we're throwing in our international tattoo, just a taste of it as well. So on this one, I'm really excited. It's got lots of revolutionary history, and again, just a taste of the best of the tattoo. So you'll start off heading out to Virginia. We'll be visiting Thomas Jefferson's boyhood home. You'll stay in Williamsburg. You'll have a colonial guide giving you a personal tour of colonial Williamsburg. We'll also do the Jamestown settlement, and then this is where we're going to stick in our little bit of tattoo, and you'll be going to the actual Hullabaloo, which is the main event. You'll have reserved seats there as well, and this is held in Norfolk, Virginia, and so we'll be staying right in Virginia Beach on the boardwalk area, so you'll have time to enjoy the boardwalk as well. Then we're going to move on to Yorktown and visit the American Revolution Museum with a guided tour there as well. And we'll have a dinner that's really exciting. You're going to get to mingle with some of the actual impersonators, not actual, but impersonators of the men who helped shape our country. Those being Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, and Patrick Henry. On our way, as we start returning home, we'll be having a tour of Monticello. That's the home of, I lost it. Thomas Jefferson. Senior moment there, I guess. And we're going to have dinner at the Mitchie Tavern, which is a favorite, and I've gotten to eat there many times. It's wonderful. Then we'll go on to visit James Madison's Montpelier. It's just going to be a great tour, give you a taste of the tattoo. I do want to say we'll visit a little bit more about the tattoo later. Our tour host Nancy actually went herself this year, and she was so pumped and excited. She said it's the most fabulous thing she's done. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. I do want to share that we do have some seats left for the first Indiana Fever game, which is on May 30th. That is after Memorial Day weekend. And it is versus the Connecticut Suns, which, if you remember, was the team that the current coach of the Fever was the coach of the Connecticut Suns, Stephanie White. So do give us a call. We'd love to have that filled up the rest of the way to go to our first Fever game. So, as I said, we have some really exciting news here in the tour office. So want to take the time to share with you that I have come to the hard conclusion, a lot of thought about retiring. However, I'm not fully ready to totally retire. So we're going to start the process of what I'm calling my semi-retirement. Just want to have a little bit more time to spend with my grandkids, but travel is in my blood, and I can't fully walk away. So I'm very pleased to say that I will stay here with Burlington Trailways. I'll work in the office part-time, and I'll be becoming a full-time tour host. So I look forward to traveling along with many, many more of you as we continue on with our journey here. So with that being said, there's obviously some changes being made. So I want to have you join me in a warm welcome and congratulations to your newest Director of Tours, Mallory Graham. So congrats, Mallory. I'm so happy to have you take over in my position. All of you know she's great at planning tours. She's proved that already. She knows the ins and outs and goings on of our office, so I am confident that she should be able to keep things rolling just like they have been without any much of a feeling of a transition. So welcome aboard in your new title. Come July, I guess, is when all this will become official. I should have said that. You're stuck with me every day until then. So, with her position now being open for as the tour coordinator, please join me in welcoming Ashley Post as our new tour coordinator. Ashley is not a stranger to Burlington Trailway. She's been with us already for 2 years. She also has been working for you very diligently these past 2 years, and she's been in our charter department doing all the mapping and routing and figuring out all the timings of our tours, and as many of you have already figured out, she's very good at that. So welcome aboard. Anxious to have you as our new tour planner. She already knows basically what our tours are like, so she's just the absolute perfect fit for this position. She will still continue to do the charting and mapping for our drivers for the tour office. So congratulations, and I'm so excited to have you here in our office with us now, Ashley. So
I'm looking forward to it.
great, great. And then one more announcement. All of you already know Kay as our tour reservationist. She will still be your tour reservationist. However, she is going to start taking on a little bit of a new role as a part-time tour host. We have some tours that are overlapping, but not a lot of them. So we didn't feel we really had enough tours to create the position for an additional full-time tour host, but felt she would be a great fit as a part-time tour host. All of you already know her, which is a great plus. She knows you from making your reservations. She has the warm, wonderful personality. She knows all about the tour office and how it operates, so she can take reservations right on tour like I have been doing for many of you as well. So excited to have you aboard with us, and she will be making her first inaugural training tour with me as we travel to that May 30th Indiana Fever game versus the Connecticut Sun, the one I talked about a little bit earlier. So hope some of you will be joining in along with us and help me in getting her all trained up to be a fantastic tour host.
I look forward to putting some faces with some voices that I've heard over the phone.
Absolutely, and that is one of the great things about all of that too. So I think that's all of the excitement I can take for today. I'm just excited myself to start a new chapter and know that I'll be leaving things in good and capable hands, but still have my fingers and feet involved as well, because as I said, I just am not ready to fully step away. So till next time, everyone, happy trails.